Hope you're doing well. My name is Kaseem. Welcome to the YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to go over what we talked about the last time, which was the Heikin chart with EMA. So in today's video, we're gonna add one more tool that makes it easier to use and trade with as well. It's called the MACD histogram crossover, and I'll show you how to put that tool right on the chart. I'll show you that right now. Let's get into it. Back to my computer screen, everybody. So what we're gonna do now is, like I said on in the intro, the previous two videos we learned about the Heikin chart right here, the actual candlesticks that I'm pointing at right here. Heikin, we learned about that. We also learned about this moving, it's basically a moving average as well, but it's the EMA, exponential moving average. So we talked about that. Go watch those two videos. That's two lessons before this one. Go watch that video if you want to understand what we're doing here. But for those that keep up with the channel and watch, they've seen that video. Let's move on to the next tool that we need in order for us to have a systematic chart, the systematic way of trading. So let's add, in order for us to for you to add the MACD histogram crossover, you're gonna need to go to studies. I believe, yeah, you're gonna need to go to studies. So just click on the studies icon right on top here. Click on the studies icon and type in MACD, right? So type in MACD, type that in, and then you go here and click on the MACD histogram crossover. We need two of it, so we're gonna click 1, 2. So once that is done, the next thing you need to do is go to settings here. You go to settings and you go from positive to negative. We can leave that, let's leave it as yellow, and we're gonna do the next one, and you change that from negative to positive. Then we'll keep that as red here. Okay, and let's apply and see what will happen. So apply, hit OK, and you see what happened. Okay, now as you can see, they literally just showed up right here, and you can see it right here in the gray one. So what we're gonna do is we want to make this we can make this, actually we want to make this red. Actually we want to make that one red. Okay, let's apply it and click OK. So we want to make the top one red because it's signaling from the top. So usually when it's signaling from the top, like right here, usually will signal a put. So that means you should probably buy, you should bet that the stock is going down. Not investment advice, but most likely that's what I'm saying. So this next one right here, we are going to change that from, you're going to change that to yellow, or you can change it to green if you want. Let's see what the green would look like. Yeah, it's too close to the green, you can't really see it. So let's change that to yellow. You can make it whichever color you want to make it. It's all up to you. So that is that. That's the two things that we literally need in this chart. So like in our previous video, we talked about the chart. We talked about why we use it, why it's important. That's the first lesson. The second lesson, we talked about the EMA, which is this yellow line, yellow, purple, and this kind of light bluish line. Usually once the yellow cross to the bottom, like once the yellow is at the bottom part of the chart, usually will signify the stock will keep on going down. Once the yellow cross to the top, and the blue is at the bottom, usually will signify that the stock will go up. That's based on my experience from using this. Now, when they cross over here, are very good indicators of what's about to go on, right? So that's just one way of quickly evaluating entries and exits. So this site right here could be a good entry to buy calls. And right as they crossed, right here as everything crossed, and the yellow is at the bottom, you see the histogram crossover right here is signaled. The histogram crossover signaled, and the yellow is right at the bottom. So usually that would signify that most likely the stock will keep on going down. So this was a good signal here if you were to trade this. If you were to trade this as well, this will also be a good signal. Obviously, if you entered here, which this is where everything crosses over. So let's say if you take the trade here, you can pretty much wait until the yellow crosses over. You know, like here now would be a good time to get out of the trade because the yellow just crossed over. And then what the MACD histogram does is it kind of gives us a little bit of an idea. Okay, we actually made the right decision there, and you know, that's basically what it does. Right here as well, look, right here is signaled here, and as you can see, the stock end up going up for a bit. So right now at this point of the trade, this is live, by the way. This is live. The stock market is still open. So right here, this is signaled. So usually what this would mean is at some point during the trading time, during the rest of the trading day, it would probably go up, unless an opposite signal, the yellow signal, comes on at some point here as well. That could happen. That would say, okay, most likely this stock would keep on going up. Maybe the trend has changed or something like that. So I use the MACD indicator just to give me a little bit of an idea. It's not 100%, to be honest. Like, no particular trading signal is 100%. But what I'm trying to do here is to try to form like a systematic ways of looking at trading, right? So when this happens, you do this. When this happens, you do that. So that's the systematic way that I'm looking at, that I use for trading, that I do videos about here on YouTube for trading with. So yeah, like right here when they cross, this was a good signal. Right here when they cross, this was a good signal to short. Right here when it crosses, a good signal to buy calls. And you see the histogram indicator, that is a good signal. And then here, this is where sometimes the false signal comes in. But to be honest, it's just the nature of the stock. That's how the stock was moving at that time. This one signified that it would go down, and then right after, this signified that it would go up. Then right after again, it signified that it would go down. So situations like this, most likely you would have lost here. This would have been a losing trade, but it happens. So during pre-market, let's see. Excellent stuff like this. Like for example, this is during the pre-market. You guys see how this signal, the yellow MACD histogram crossover right here. MACD histogram crossover. This is the negative to positive one, and that's the yellow one. As soon as that signaled, right, it signaled that most likely the stock will keep on going up. And then what happened is the EMA, the EMA also crossed over at the same time. So the EMA crossed over, ended up being on the top. So once this signal and the EMA crossover, EMA is on top. Usually that is a very bullish sign, and you guys see what happened. The stock literally just blew up from there. And if you were able to catch trades like this, trades like this is where you make good money. As you can see, this move was pretty big, you know. This is where you make good money. Like that was the move right there. Big move. From here, sorry about that. From here, right here, it signaled, the yellow crossed over, and it just ended up pushing up. So this is where good money gets made in the market. Really good money gets made in the market. So trades like this, and it pushes, when you can get stuff trade like this, it's big bucks. And then when the market opened, it pushed down again. This was a good signal. This is a really good signal actually. Could have had maybe, you know, 50 to 80 cents move down in that price, almost a dollar. And then here too, it signaled here, right here, when everything crossed over, signaled. Then you have the indicator signal here. So you could have take this all the way up, maybe get out at this point, right? Get out at this point. That's if you had a trade, on here. And here it probably would have just waited to see what would happen in the market. Probably would have just waited here. But at the same time, the next trading opportunity happened when the 5 EMA crossed over to the top. This MACD histogram signaled as well, and it just ended up pushing up basically. So this was another good trade. That was another really good trade. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Give me a second here. Okay, so everything crossed over basically around this area. Everything crossed over around here, and the yellow, this is the 5 EMA, this signaling right on top. The crossover basically signaled as well, and then just kept them pushing up. So maybe at this point would have been a good time to get out, because if you get in here, you could have get out at the first red signal actually, which would indicate a really good trade, you know. So this trade was really good. There was a couple of good trades right here in the mornings. One here, two here, third one here, a fourth one here. You know, so consider adding the MACD indicator, MACD Histogram indicator to your chart, and you have to use the negative to positive, and then that's the bottom one, the one from the bottom here is negative to positive, and the one from the top is positive to negative, and then you can change the colors as you please, as you wish. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Really, I'm a big fan of not only just teaching the stuff and showing you how to do it. I also like to refer to like articles and other resources from like professionals that you can go to and read, so you can a place to point you to start your research, you know, about this particular trade, you know. And they talk about EMA here, they talk about moving averages. But yeah, this is the MACD histogram. Investopedia is one of my favorite websites to go to when it comes to investing content. You know, they basically have talking about most of the things that I talk about in my trading chart videos, so you can read up on it. I don't know if they have a video. No, they don't have a video on this one. But yeah, you can read this and be able to get a little bit more of an understanding, of what these tools are, so you can use it for yourself. Go check it out. Definitely go check it out. I think you are going to learn a lot from this article. So yeah, let's go to the next section. Hope you've learned something from that video. I use MACD histogram crossover because it really helps me a lot. I think it will help you with your trade as well. So incorporate it into your trades. I have all the link in the description. You can watch the you can click on the I button on top of your iPad or whatever you're using to watch YouTube and watch my other videos. I've made tons of videos in terms of trading, dividend investing. Go check it out. And yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.